To filter an audience for frequency of visits, navigate to your audience library. For any geoframe-based audience, you can download the associated counts for each device. Scroll over to the right and click Download. Under Choose Download Type, select Addresses, Device, and Counts. Click Process, and once complete, you can download it. In this file, I have locations that were visited, hash device, city, state, and zip code where they reside, the number of dates visited, and the observations by date. There are several different use cases here. You may want to create an audience of anyone who's visited 3 or more times. Here, you would sort by dates visited. Then you can filter for 1 and 2 visits. Then I can delete all of these devices. And what's remaining are all the devices that have visited 3 or more times, and I can re-upload this subset. You may want to create an audience of employees. Let's look at a different data set. These are devices that visited Starbucks. You may decide to filter for 9 or more visits, and you can look at the corresponding observations by date and see what makes sense based on the historical time frame that you used. So you may review it and decide that you want to create an audience with even more visits. Here we can do one with 17 or more visits. And I can utilize this as my employee audience. Alternatively, you may want to create an audience of devices that have only visited 1 time because you're trying to convince them to come back. Simply filter for everyone who has visited more than 1 time and delete them. What's remaining are everyone who's visited 1 time. I delete all the rest of the data except for the devices, and I can re-upload this list back into the platform. You'll go to Audience Import, give your audience a name, upload the file, and click Import Audience. Now I have an audience of devices that have only visited 1 time.